why did you want Papa to stop smoking?
It was smelly.
Because it was smelly? And why else? Because it might have made Papa poorly. And so you wanted him to stop?
I think it was the day that this little one here, Izzy, said to me, I said, let's go out. And she said, I don't want to go in your smelly, pooey car. And that made me realise how I must have smelt to everybody else and what sort of effect I was having on people.
When my girls came along, it became even more of an issue. He does a lot of the childcare, and Izzy started to develop signs of asthma. And so I was very conscious that I wanted him to stop for his health, but also for the health of my children.
Paul Wharton is just one of the 2 million smokers in England who've become smoke-free as a result of using the free support and medication provided by the NHS Stop Smoking service. 10 years ago, England became the only country in the world to offer a free support and advice service. Professor Robert West is a government advisor on smoking-related policies. He's also one of the original architects of the service.
Prior to the Stop Smoking services starting, there was almost nothing available for smokers. There was a few clinics up and down the country manned by enthusiasts that would tend to come and go, whether there's a bit of funding around, and then maybe it would disappear. But apart from that, they were really on their own, and as we know, it's tremendously hard to stop smoking by yourself.
I tried everything, I think, or everything that in that line, from hypnotherapy, acupuncture, patches, nicotine replacement therapy, and nothing really worked until, in fact, I joined the group, where I had the benefit of a group therapy type of thing, and people that would listen, and people that were going through the same sort of agonies as I was.
Over the past decade, the 2,500 people who work in the London Stop Smoking services have helped more than 250,000 Londoners quit smoking. There are currently over 2,000 access points across London, ranging from GP surgeries to primary care trusts and pharmacies. Staff members such as Sasha have helped to make an enormous difference to people's lives.
Well, I've been working in services for about 9 years now, coming up for 9 years, and initially services were quite small and were sort of started from scratch, whereas these days they've developed a lot to become more varied. You can go to see a pharmacist to stop smoking or go to the GP, and we've got more accessible services. So we have out-of-hours services, weekends, and we also have drop-in clinics where people can sort of come on a weekly basis so they haven't got to wait so long. Things to make services more accessible to smokers.
Paul had smoked 40 cigarettes a day for 55 years before he contacted the Stop Smoking service. It was thanks to the support from his Stop Smoking advisor that helped him quit earlier this year.
Hi Simon, it's Bushra, the Stop Smoking advisor from Hammersmith and Fulham. Just wanted to follow you up after the event at TAM. I think apart from the basic training and knowledge to become a great advisor, one would need a very friendly, positive, welcoming, motivational personality, and definitely to be a good listener as well, because people come with all sorts of problems.
I think the advisors do a really fantastic job in tailoring their work to the needs of the different people that come through the door, and trying to really get down to the nitty-gritty of what's going to help an individual to stop smoking.
My life has improved tremendously. Firstly, financially, I was spending somewhere in the region of £10 a day on cigarettes, and having given up now for 4 months, that's somewhere in the region of about £1,000, which I've been able to spend on entertaining my grandchildren, who you see here, and on the rest of my family. Health-wise, I feel so much better. I'm able to walk a little further now without getting out of breath, and I can even run upstairs from time to time. So it really has improved so much.
How do you feel that now he's stopped? Happy? Yeah? What else? Is his car smelly anymore?
Yeah.